Hi everyone, my name is Jean-Christophe, and in this tutorial I will show you how to connect Google Search Console for your website. So Google Search Console is one of the most powerful SEO tool, at least the most powerful that is free to analyze your website's SEO. Um, it's a Google tool, and what it says, it shows you what Google sees and what Google is showing to the users, how much clicks you can have. So you really want to set this up and know about that data. So in order to get set up, we will click on Start Now. So if you want to connect a new property in Google Search Console, you can come here and go. So here I already have an account, but I will add a property. And here there are two options. Either you can do with DNS verification or URL prefix. Here my favorite option is to use DNS verification because what it does here is by doing DNS verification, here I have my domain.com. So I have access to every single patterns like these. So I have access to both HTTP and HTTPS or HTTPS www. Otherwise, what you need to do is if you add a property and you just do URL verification, then you need to do www.jcchouinard.com and you need to validate that specific property. If you have a mobile web, for instance, page that is JC, you would need to validate it as well next time. So it's better to go with domain property. So let's do the first step. The easiest way is to do URL prefix. So let's start with URL prefix and later we'll validate the domain. Here, if you have installed Google Analytics on your account, then you can just use verify this way. Otherwise, you can download a file and add it to the root of your website. So the first thing, if you haven't installed Google Analytics before, I suggest you do. Otherwise, if you want to verify with the actual HTML file, then you can use your, if you want to do it, you can use the HTML tag, copy here your site verification, and then go to your WordPress site. And if you have Yoast installed, you go to settings, you go to site connections, and then uh, site connections, and then here you can add your verification code and you can save your changes and then you can verify this. So it will be done through Yoast. So here it worked. If in another sense you wanted to add, so right now I told you that it was only the HTTPS version. So if I want to just do my second website without the www.com, I could do continue again, and it will ask me again to verify the property in a similar way, and it's added. So the other way to add a property is a bit more complex. You need to have your information, but I strongly suggest that you learn how to do it. Is you go here and write your domain name and then click continue. So here you want to copy this, the site verification, and you need to copy your text record in your DNS. So in order to do that, if you followed my previous tutorial on how to build your web or your blog with WordPress, I have selected Green Geeks as being my platform of choice for hosting my website. So here I can connect to my website, and once connected to my website, I can go in the cPanel in order to have access to the DNS settings. So once I'm in my cPanel, I can search for the zone editor. And within my zone editor, I find my domain and I click on manage. From there, I need to create a text record. So to create a text record, I go on the right hand side. I see add a record. I click on the command line in here and I click on add text record. and I can add my string, and I need to put my domain.com, and then I can save record. Once this has been successfully saved, I can come back to my DNS record verification and I click on verify. Now this has been validated, so you can go to your property and you can see that I have access now to the domain level. And now that I have access to the domain level, I can validate any kind of URL that I want without doing any other special things about it, because I validated the entire domain. So this is it. You now have access to Google Search Console, and over time, data will start populating here, and you can watch a future tutorial on how to use Google Search Console. Thank you very much, and see you in the next one.